Why menses should scare you. They don't want you to know. By God's grace, in today's video, I wish to continue with this video I've started about how you can actually use your monthly flow to liberate yourself, your partner, your children, and your loved one. And I want to tell you there is deep mystery about menstrual flow. Because how can a woman bleed for 4 days, some even 5 days, some 3 days, and the person is still intact? No problem. No normal person, like let's say a man, will bleed like that, and you will not be rushed to the hospital. You will not feel excessively weak and begin to look for blood transfusion. But God made woman to partner with Him in creation, and why this should tell you that there is something about it is, how can you explain it that once you are in your monthly flow, you cannot touch spiritual item? You know why? Once you touch spiritual item, let's assume this is garlic. All these items, garlic, ginger, once you want to use this spiritually, and anything including salt, what actually make it to work is not because it's because they are backed by spirit. God created not just man on this earth. In fact, spirit begin to exist 2,000 years before man. So, and all those spirits have assignment. All those angels have assignment. There is one taking care of palm tree, there is one taking care of scent leaf, there is one taking care of garlic, and so on and so forth. And because they are backing it up, when you pick it to do spiritual work, it works. But immediately you are flowing. Once you touch it, those spirits vanish. And that is why it will not work. And that is exactly the reason why even God say you unclean. Because when you even enter to touch certain vessels in the church, the spirit, the angels that is behind it will also vanish. Because at that time you are flowing, you are in the same level with God. Women partner with God in creation. That is why there is nobody that will enter this earth without woman. To the extent that his only begotten son entered this earth, yet through a woman, Virgin Mary, but man's influence was not there at all. And that is why you should know there is deeper mystery behind your menstrual flow. And if you doubt it, once you are flowing, just go and pluck one of the spiritual sensitive leaves, like saint leaf. It has happened to me. All of them will dry within some days, because one way or the other there is a higher power that you carry. At that time you are flowing, you are a God, and your own level of God, you are almost getting to the level of Almighty, because you are partnering with God to bring human beings into existence. That is why in today's video I'll be explaining to you another 4 mysterious ways you can actually use your monthly flow to break every barriers to your distinction and get what you want. Because the same way those positive spirits vanish, and that's why you can do spiritual work, that is how any negative spirit vanish from anybody that you pray for at that time, or anything you touch, and then that person will be totally liberated, or you yourself will be totally liberated if you use it in this 4 ways. So if only you follow me to the end of today's video, I'll give you those 4 ways. But before then, please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube algorithm will shift it to other people that need it. As you do so, may God bless you. Welcome back to Jenny Action TV. In this channel, I discuss 3 important variables which actually have safety and spirituality. In this channel, we pray strategic prayers. We believe in the reading the word of God in and out, and above all, doing spiritual work, because Bible said faith without work is dead. So if this is the very first time you're finding yourself in this channel, you're highly welcome. Please kindly hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to get my next upload. So for my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. So without wasting time, let's dive in. Before I explain into how you are going to use it, I want to point out something. You know, last time I made that video, one person actually asked a question, can a Christian do it? I laughed. Do you know that in John chapter 9 from verse 3 that Jesus met a man that was blind? How come he didn't just cure him, but he has to mix his saliva with sand and then rub on the eye before he said, go to River Siloam and bath. We would have also asked, why would Jesus do like that? There is a place of action you must take to get what you want. Okay, look at now the woman with the issue of blood. And Bible record that he has suffered many things in the hands of many physicians for 12 good years. By then, this woman is smelling. Yet he found herself in the midst of people and then bent down and touched the garment of Jesus, because she believed that once she touched the hem of the garment of Jesus, that she will be healed. Because it's faith that is the spiritual currency we use to obtain everything we want on this earth. Even what I'm teaching you today, if you don't apply faith, it will not work. It's only faith that will make it to work. Now, as immediately the woman did it, because Jesus knows himself, he knew that virtue has gone out. He asked Peter, who touched me? Peter was like, see, a lot of people, are you kidding me? People are touching you. He said, the woman already was shivering because he knew that something took place. There was a dry up immediately to her flow, and she now admitted it. So what am I telling you? The third one, let's go to Old Testament now. When Elisha met with Naaman, instead of doing any other thing, he directed Naaman go to River Jordan and bathe 7 times to be cured of leper. Naaman says something, is this river better than the river we have in our own place? Because you know that place is smelling, it's a public river. People can enter it and urinate. People can even go there, spit, then dirtiness, wash their clothes and so on. He has to enter into that dirtiness in order to be free. Except a grain of corn fall down and die, it abided alone. Irrespective of how irritating this process will be, believe me, it may be just a process you will need to liberate yourself. This video is not still going to be exhaustive. There is a lot about this, but if I get enough thumbs up and comments in this particular one, I'm going to share more. You will see the reason why you have to go down the pit. How come that even Moses, when he was like prince in Egypt, God did not choose him. He waited until he go to the forest bush and begin to mingle with animals and was almost smelling. That was when God decided to call him. Let me quit it there and tell you the 4 ways to use it. 1, do you know that your menstrual cycle can remove every form of blockages to your finances, make you rich, and above all, make you to begin to progress financially? For instance, there are people that are suffering from financial loss. You will make money all through the year, but you will not understand any single achievement. You will see yourself diminishing. You will notice that hardly will people favor you. Hardly anything that has to do with finance you will not get. Have you ever asked yourself, or have you not heard that sometimes people are caught going to pick pad that is carelessly disposed because they want to use it to do money ritual? Why on earth will people, especially men, be looking for women's menstrual pad to do ritual? Because there is something about that flow. And that remind me, please, on no account should you dispose your pad anyhow. Instead, if you don't have any other place to dispose you, if you must dispose it in a public incinerator, please pour fuel or kerosene, or at least bleach, hypo bleach, any type of bleach on it, so that it will neutralize the effect of the blood. Make sure that no trace of blood is seen there, so nobody can use it for negative motive. So that is by the way. Now, how are you going to use it to end every blockages in your finances? Once you start flowing on the second day, when the flow has come out very well, get something like a container. It might be a bowl like this, but make sure that you separated that bowl purely for that spiritual work. Maybe a bowl that you used to put your early morning urine, if you are the one that do early morning urine recipe, or any container, any cup, anything at all, but have open space like this. And then get your early morning urine of that day. That's assuming you started flowing today. The next morning, your early morning urine, definitely some blood is mixed there. And put your right middle finger first and pray what intention you want, or the type of breakthrough, or what has been happening to your finances. You know better than me. Then get any currency of your country as at least second to the highest. Let's assume now I am in Nigeria. I have to get 200 naira instead of 100 naira. So if you are in abroad, you can, let's say America, you can actually get $10. and then you can get it too depending on whether you have business. Then you now soak it in that urine, leave it for 10 minutes, then bring it out and keep it maybe in your window, any place that it will dry. Then when you bring it out, you pray. Immediately you soak it for that 10 minutes, put your right middle finger and make it to soak well, and begin to pray that everything that resemble blockages to your finances, that you are using this as a point of contact to uproot it, that from today you begin to progress without any hindrance. Once you finish it, you remove it and keep it somewhere, basically in your window to dry. In fact, when the urine come out immediately, it doesn't smell. That little smell doesn't really matter. Let it dry. And then carry that particular urine, mix with a little bit of blood, go into your bedroom and wash only your face, your hands and leg, and declare that from today, this face will begin to attract destiny helpers. That anybody that look upon this face will find favor before this face. If you are doing business, that people will buy your business as never before. You wash your two hands and declare that these hands will count uncountable money, that never again will it dry. Any covenant, any sham invocation anybody has made that is draining your finances ends today. That you will be categorized among rich people. Then you wash this your leg, that this leg will take you to destiny helper, to great men and women. Then allow them to dry. You can go away your normal duty. After 1 or 2 days, when that money dry, each time you're going to put it in your bag. If it is stood, you have business, go to your drawer, wherever you keep money, and then keep it. You will see how every blockages in your finance will remove. You start making money as never before. That is number one. Number two is that once you know that there is cause following you, maybe your mother, your father, strong cause have caused you and they are late. They are not there to reverse it again. You know, cause that is laid by one's parent is not easily reversible except they use their hand to reverse it. Or again, you notice that you have done some things in the past, for example, abortion, and that abortion has been disturbing you. You have tried to do abortion cleansing, yet the influence is still there. Anywhere you go, they told you that child you remove is crying after you, because you know that abortion is a serious spiritual error. If you know what is in it, you don't try it, because child differs. There is a child you will remove, nothing will happen, but there is one you will remove. You will vow that you will never have peace and you will never have be a mother again or something like that. So once you are involved in such, my dear, when you get your first morning urine that is already mixed with some blood, assuming you start today, that the first one the next morning, pray on it and carry it and drink. Once you have mind to drink it, every cause working against you will neutralize. That cause laid by a dead person that has died, that or laid by somebody you can't have access to, my dear, that particular day is the end of that cause by God's grace. Number three is this: you can actually add that to your early morning urine mixed with a little bit of blood inside your birth water and use it to birth. Every hand of enemy will expire in your life. Every form of attacks, spiritual attacks, every wicked hand of enemy will go. And then another way is that you can actually birth it raw early in the morning and pray any breakthrough you want. Maybe you want to get married, anything that has been blocking that you want to work is not working in your life. Pray it, bat it. After like 2 hours, you bet your normal bat in it. Then you can actually bet it raw. After betting it, when you get it around 4 to 5, allow it to dry. Then after 2 hours, you bet your normal bat. By God's grace, every hand of enemy breaks in your life. Then the last but not the least, if you wish to liberate your husband or your children, especially those that are saying that their husband will not agree, you can actually get your early morning urine. You are not doing it to hurt, you are doing it for his own good. That one that is mixed with a little bit of blood, put your right middle finger and pray the type of breakthrough, every good thing you want for to be happening to that your husband or your child, especially the one that have any issue of mental case or that is not progressing in school. The one you know that the destiny is manipulated, like one person that have complained in this channel that the child's hair was cut at 6 months. And then the child has grown and it's affecting her. You pray and say, God, so long as this is coming from the same place I carry this child in my womb, from the same place that I give birth to this child, if it's your husband, that so long as this is coming from the same place I meet together with my man, that today as I add this to their birth water, as they bat it, let them be free from every attack, from every hand of the enemy, from every evil powers, every evil forces, that let their destiny return the way it was intact when they're giving birth to without any form of entanglement or manipulation. Then you add it and let them birth with you. You do it for complete 3 days. The second day you do it, then they do the one of drinking it just once. That's all. By God's grace, you will literally within 3 months there is a dramatic change in their life. Spirituality is a lifestyle. You will not do just that one and stop. Do it for 3 days. Second time of your menstrual flow, you do it. Third time, you do it. By God's grace, after 3 months, there will be a divine intervention in their life, and every hand of the enemy will expire. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. This video is not exhaustive yet. Why I make this one very fast is that it is because I saw enough view, thumbs up, and the comment. So if I still see enough view, thumbs up, and comment, I will do another video on how you use it. And believe me, you are coming back with mighty testimony. God bless you.